Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Moondog82, and we are back in Kona. Last ep... Okay, we're gonna turn that off. I feel like I might be... I don't know why I'd be freezing inside of my own car, but whatever. We are heading to Roy's house. I think. I mean, I know that's where we're supposed to be going, but I don't remember seeing a turnoff like that. Huh. Because it did show it, like, further up. No. Shit. Yeah, see? I totally fucking missed it. Whoops. Whoops-a-doodle. Well, that's almost a sign. So since we were able to open that other one, let's see if we can open this one. The mailbox. Oh, we can. A letter for Wilfred. Dear Mr. Roy, I'm writing this because I feel guilty. The other day, Martin and I were taking a stroll not far from your house, and we saw that the door to your shed was open. I wanted us to mind our own business, but Martin likes living on the edge. He took a few shiny things, including some bullets. Now, my dad always told me never to play with those things, so I immediately put them back. But Martin hid the other things, I confess, Mr. Roy. I have so many regrets, but you mustn't call the police. You won't call them, will you? My father will be so angry. I'll bring back all of your things, I promise. Oh, okay. Let's get back inside. See, I don't know what that haze is. I don't know if that's like me cold. Because it's like my brain power's going up. Am I hungry? Whoa. Wait, there was a note up there.
It was a classic Canadian house.
We fled. It was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Manistan. It will be safer. Okay. Oh, shit. That's dark. Whew. Alright. Let's put the fucking map away. Light switch. Where are you? No, that's an electrical outlet. Light switch. There we go. More notes. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't pronounce that. We'll call him Matt. Matt had yet to add another murderer to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones. And taking the life of a flesh and bone individual who the night before was still able to think, dream, fantasize, calculate, read, held a promise of exhilarating sensation. Unlike Rascal, oh, Jesus Christ, it was about axing an old Jewish hag to pieces to test some lunatic theory. Not at all, Matt. Not at all. Matt just wanted to know how it felt. It seemed so simple, horribly simple. He didn't have any particular victim in mind. Like most people, his desires ran quite wildly. So he only had a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle or a knife, assassinating a young girl or an old man. He tried to focus on practicability. His victim would have to be defenseless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matt's strong suit. He would have to act spontaneous, but not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison would be like. Some experiences carry just too high a cost to be worth it, really. Yeah. Damn, I don't know how people live in houses this small.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends. The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after. A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
Have a bottle? I don't have a bottle. I got some painkillers. More cigarettes. The fantasy, page 2. It was around that time that Matt met Beatrice, of mediocre beauty at best. The girl, with her distinctive features, cheeks covered with large pock-like freckles, Jew nose, oily forehead, tired but vibrant eyes, shaded red hair, slender as a child's body, chirpy laugh, you name it, was the very image of innocence. What happened to be precisely the kind of victim precisely the kind of victim that Matt was picturing in his mind, though. One night, as he was contemplating the ceiling from his bed, he swore to himself again and again, "I'll kill her." His dreams were later filled with images of imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening, he would visit her place to become familiar with the area's intricacies and feel closer to the impending murder, to slowly dig into Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams, and abilities. This way, he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be stripping away from the very fabric of life. The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most. I'm hoping he's writing, like, a novel or something. It seems like it would be a shitty novel, but a novel nonetheless.
All manners of clothing were gone, as if the Rois drove out of town with their closet in tow.
Kona. Like that. Come on, open up. There's some bullets. Is this like a living room? I don't understand this fucking layout at all. So, okay, so come in there. You got the kitchen. This should be like the kitchen, living room, dining area. Should have a couch right here, like TV over there or something like that. Books.
Simone de Beauvoir, Claude Lévi-Strauss, Hannah Arendt, Roland Barthes. Carl was surprised by the literature filling this liberal-leaning bookcase. Could there really be intellectuals dwelling in this far-off land?
Intellectuals are everywhere, dude. I mean, you know, it's few and far between when you hit the Midwest, but, you know. And page 3 of the fantasy. The first time he met Beatrice, however, she unexpectedly revealed her troubled origins to Matt. She was adopted at the age of 4, and recalling her former life still gave her a hard time. She played the piano in so graceful a manner that people often thought she may be the natural offspring of a musical virtuoso. She always cried before falling asleep, torn from the inside by a dreadful pain she couldn't explain. She confided to him so profoundly that Matt couldn't get enough, coming back every night to learn every single thing of what would come out of that delicate mouth after pulling one last breath out of it. Every night he reflected on what the death of Beatrice would mean in terms of losses to humanity's common heritage. Be it the sound of her sobbing or her piano melodies, the compulsive tapping of her long index finger on her temple when she harbored dark thoughts, or other little things, it didn't matter. Everything would indiscriminately vanish. Everything. All these thoughts made for some blissful slumber indeed. Then days became weeks, and before he knew it, it was Matt's turn to throw his secrets at her. His hopes, his cries of despair, as if throwing coins in the wishing well. She'd be dead by the end of the month, he promised himself. Nuh-uh, because then he fell in love.
A murderer's diary. Carl's detective training compelled him to write some excerpts down.
Okay.
What sort of monster could give life to such a bizarre tale?
Well, it's probably a mystery novel, or I don't know. Let's finish reading. The fantasy, page 4. The two lovebirds were still going at it 7 months later, though confiding fears and desires alike near the fireplace several days a week. The populace took notice, and wounding words eventually found their way to Matt's ear. Prompting him to take action to prove his gentlemanship, he had to ask Beatrice's hand in marriage. He would have more than enough time to kill her later. Today, when Matt stares at the motionless ceiling, just like he did 20 years ago, he still wonders what he would be removing from existence by slitting Beatrice's throat. what he would be depriving his children of. Then, as he's soothed, as if soothed by his fantasy, he gently drifts off, smiling the night away. Basically, he was going to kill someone because he was alone. And then he found love and didn't want to kill anyone. Still has the desires, but doesn't act on it. Okay. These all still don't work, right? Yeah. Did I look in here?
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path.
Yeah. Okay.
Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Come on, open up. Alright, so... we got a dog house, but no dog. And those look like wolf tracks. So... I'm guessing we're following... the wolf tracks? Oh, shit. We're good. Don't mind me.
An axe, not too shabby.
Okay.
Carl felt he needed to protect himself.
Or, oh, wait, I'm Carl. Wait, am I Carl? I don't remember. What is that? Oh, that's a flare. That's a hammer. I can hear running water. So I'm finding a lot of bullets. I'm assuming it... oh, another magnet. But nothing in it. Okay. That's a ladder. I can't do anything with that. That is bright as fuck. I need some wood. Ah. Wait a second. That's not what I needed. Nope. Still the wrong thing. Documents. Treasure map. Okay, so we got a cul-de-sac and a house right off to it, a house down a little bit further. I'm thinking it might be that. Belass. I'll say Belass. I don't fucking know. So we got the cul-de-sac, we got that, and it kind of looked like there was another offshoot. Right? Cul-de-sac. Yep. Oh, really? There we go. Cul-de-sac. The offshoot, the house down there, and then that. So, it should be up at that house. That would be the water that I heard. It's just like a big old empty fucking... Okay, so... let's head back to the truck. Oh! No! No! Run! 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 Run, 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 run. Better back the fuck up. Oh my god, that was scary. Fucking puckered up my butthole. But, okay. So we'll leave it there. That's it for Kona today. Remember, if you like this video, to like and subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video. Later.